Hi everybody.
Heyo.
I have a special guest with me today. If you guys are new to my channel, this is
Brad.
some random man named
Just
Brad.
the guy that lives here.
Brad does not make many appearances here on my channel because he's a little camera shy. But tonight, I talked him into it.
Yep.
What are we gonna talk about tonight, babe?
How we first met.
Yes. So many of you guys have asked me to share with you guys our story of how Brad and I met. So we're gonna tell it to you guys today. And if you guys are brand new, welcome. Subscribe down below. Ding, ding, ding. Let's get started. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, do you wanna start off? Or maybe we should tell like our versions, both of our versions.
Sure.
Okay, you say first. And then or do you want me, whatever you want.
So, it all started a long time ago in a faraway land called Ukraine.
Ukraine.
We were serving missions for our church, and I had been there about 6 months. And
Tell them like what year it was and like how old you were and stuff like that.
I was 19, and it was 2007,
Mm-hmm.
6.
I think it was 2000, like early 2007.
Yeah, 2007. There's a big meeting called a transfer meeting. So all the missionaries who are leaving one area to go to another area get together, and they all talk, announce where everyone's going, and it's kind of a big deal because you meet other missionaries for the first time, you figure out what city you're gonna live in for the next 3 to 6 months. So it's kind of a big deal for everyone. Everyone's a little nervous, a little excited. This one was an especially big deal because our mission was splitting. So it was determining whether you would stay in the current area of Ukraine or be split off into a new area with a different leadership and
totally
just
forgot about
completely different. So part of me wanted to go to the new mission because it was down on the Black Sea and that seemed really exciting. Part of me wanted to stay because I really liked the current mission leadership I was with and the missionaries I was around. So I was nervous, excited, and then I see this girl sitting up in the front who I'd never seen before. There weren't very many girls serving in the mission, so
There were only 6 of us out of like 80 missionaries.
yeah. So I remember just seeing long dark hair and thinking, oh, I wonder who that is. And then we're sitting there, they're announcing all the cities. Turns out I got called to a place called Mariupol, and that was the furthest south mission or city in our mission. So I got the best of both worlds. It was on the sea, but still in the same
Azov
mission.
Sea.
Yeah, the
Right?
Azov Sea, which is an offshoot of the Black Sea. And lo and behold, that girl also got called to Mariupol.
Did you think about that? Well, I was already there.
Oh, she was already there.
I was already
Yeah.
there because my companion was leaving, but
That's right.
did you,
She was there because her.
like,
yeah.
when did it click that you were going to my city? Did you realize it there or no?
No,
You didn't realize that yet.
I didn't really think about it because I didn't even know who you were. And then
No one knew who I was. That was mysterious. I had only been in Ukraine for 6 weeks, so I didn't know anybody.
Yeah. So then after the meeting was over, I was meeting the people who were getting on the same bus as me to go down to that city, and I shook her hand and said, "Hi, I'm Elder Pearson." And she said, "I'm Sister Chichester," and I said, Chichester.
No one could ever
What?
say my maiden name. It was so hard.
And then it was fate. No.
Honestly. We can do a different video of like how we got together later on. But this is just how we met. My version of the story is I had been in Ukraine for 6 weeks, and when you're a missionary for our church, you have like a companion with you. So since I was a girl, I had a girl companion and she left. So I was going to get a new companion, and I remember some of the missionaries in Mariupol, they didn't get to come because they weren't getting transferred or moved around. And they said, "Hey, Sister Chitty," that's what they called me, "write down the names of the missionaries coming, and then when you find out, give us a call and let us know who's coming to our city." And so I have it in my notebook still because they were announcing who was coming, and I obviously had never seen him. And they said Elder Pearson coming to Mariupol. So I wrote down Pearson, but I spelled it P-I-E-R-S-O-N. I wrote it in my planner as Elder Pearson.
Close.
So yeah, close to no cigar. And so I called the missionaries there and I was like, hey, there's this Elder Pearson coming. And then I remember getting into the bus. I remember shaking hands, same thing. And I remember just thinking like, he has the best smile. He's just like the happiest missionary. And we were in the bus and there was a girl in between us, Liana, and then you sitting on the other side of her. And we drove the whole way, which is like an hour and a half-ish from Donetsk. And we all just talked and I just like, this Elder seems so nice. And I was 22 at the time, and most girl missionaries were 21. So I just felt like super old because I was like older than all the guy missionaries. So I was like always joking like, oh, I'm so old because I was already graduated from college. Yeah. But that is the story of how we met, and now we have 5 kids. I just always like think back to that and just think we had no idea the madness that was going to happen. So that's how we met. So if you guys have any other questions, comment down below, ask us. Thank you for Brad. And we'll do more of like, maybe we could do like, have we got engaged? Or I don't know, it can be fun to do like a little series so you guys can get to know Brad a little more. Yeah. Yeah? Okay. I'm down. Yay! Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Remember to subscribe down below. We love you guys, we appreciate you, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!
See ya.